Good morning, my magnificent Millers. It is Friday, February the 26th, and we are live from the Lakeview office. I hope everybody's doing great on this Friday morning. Great to see you today, coming into school. Let's make it a great day. Let's see what's going on. I've got my shamrock glasses on today because March is coming, and I might have another reason I'm wearing them. Usually when I wear glasses, there's a reason, right? Well, we'll have to find out. Stay tuned. Let's start with our morning announcements and see what we've got going on this week. These are actually some repeat announcements. I want to remind everybody, and I love this. Miss Peggy, I actually had a conversation with her yesterday at lunch, and she said, Mr. Hine, the cafeteria has been so clean today. And I said, well, we had a little conversation during Liftoff about really trying to keep the school clean for Miss Peggy, for you, as I'm talking to her, I said for you, because I want everyone to see how hard it is for one person to not only keep the school clean, but make sure everything is stocked, the paper towels, the soap dispensers, all the stuff we need, hand sanitizer, so much work to do. So thank you, everybody, for making steps. She also said some kids said thank you to her for her work. I love that. Thank you for supporting her. And the best way you can do that is show respect by taking care of our school and keep Lakeview looking great. So thank you, everybody, for that. Miss Peggy noticed, and it made her so happy. Keep it up. You're doing great. All right, next. Book fair preview continues today. We got the book fair going on these next 2 weeks. Just remember, parents won't be able to come into the book fair this year like normal when we have parent conferences at school. So your shopping is all going to be done. Just kids coming to the book fair. But pick out something great. Reading is always fun, and all the fun stuff that's in there around reading. So enjoy the book fair. I'm so glad we've been able to have that this year. Yearbooks are for sale, and order forms are due on March 12th. Forms are available outside the office. So if you want that keepsake to remember, if it's your first year at Lakeview or even your second year at Lakeview, third year, some of you third year, keep your collection going and get a Lakeview yearbook. Those are due on March 12th. And finally, on Monday, this is a reminder to teachers as well. Monday's Liftoff is going to be really different because we are launching our fundraiser for the year. Normally we do a fundraiser in August. And so we're going to launch that Monday morning during Liftoff. Teachers, especially sixth grade teachers, we might go a few minutes over, but not too much. We've got it really pared down to a really short presentation, but just be aware we might go a few minutes over on Liftoff. But Monday's Liftoff will be a little different than normal. So anyway, but we'll look forward to launching that, and that supports our school starting next Monday. All right, next, you know what time it is. It's time for the Miller 5 shout out. All right, today's Miller 5 shout out goes to, in Pod 5, Miss Eva Butcher. Eva, I'm looking at you. I'm told Mrs. Klingerman says that Eva has ranked 7th place statewide. I'm about to fall out of my chair. 7th place in the entire state in Imagine Math. Eva strives daily to work hard in Imagine Math. She scores points on her lesson in the program so she can donate her points to charities. I got to make sure I can read this whole thing. Whoops, hang on a second. I lost it on my screen. Mrs. Klingerman says she's super proud of Eva, her academic strides she's making in this online math curriculum. Excellent success, Eva. Keep up the great work. That is amazing, and that is why you are today's Miller 5 shout out. Awesome. All right. Next, I need to bring into the broadcast some friends of mine because we have something special to talk about. So please help me welcome to the broadcast our instructional specialist team from Pod 6. Please help me welcome Mrs. Belanger and Miss Ross. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Well, look at you. We match.
Yep, they're pretty cool, aren't they?
Yes. So are you excited that March starts on Monday? We have a new month.
Yes, so excited. Yeah.
Well, I heard through the grapevine that we have another reason to be excited about March. Is that right?
We do.
That's right. Today we're ready. Students, brace yourselves. Here it comes. We have a new thing we've never done at Lakeview before, and it starts right now. It is I got to go full screen here, March Minute Madness.
Yay!
All right. Oh my gosh, March Minute Madness. What is this, teachers? Now's the time. Join us if you haven't already. So all across Lakeview, teachers are putting on their March Minute Madness glasses, and we are ready to start a first of its kind minute challenge at Lakeview. So ladies, you ready to talk about what this is?
Yes.
Let's find out. March Madness, I've heard about that with basketball, but what in the world could it have to do with Lakeview? So what is it? Well, here it is, friends. State testing is coming up a little over a month from now. Oh, everybody goes grown. It's all grown together. Oh, yeah. Well, we do state testing because it is important to schools to know how kids are doing on stuff, because that helps us make decisions to help you with your learning. So if you're really good at something, then we can give you enrichments to that, or maybe not have you practice that as much. Or if you're really struggling with something, we can get you extra help with it. So it is important. And it's also a great way to show how awesome our school's doing at learning. So we all want to do our very best on state testing. So it's kind of like, I think about like the Super Bowl or the World Series, and the coach has to get his team ready or her team ready for the big game. And so it's a lot of times when you have the big game coming up, you got to have some extra practice and make sure we are at our best come April. So that's one of the reasons we're doing this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to track active minutes in iStation Reading and Imagine Math. But it's March Minute Madness. So where does the challenge come in, ladies? We're going to do what? Tell them.
We're going to face off against each other as classes.
That's right. Oh my gosh. So I already know some teachers know about this, and I have already heard some friendly but pretty serious banter going, my class is taking your class down. It is a challenge, and we are facing off class versus class, not pod against pod, class versus class in this 4-week challenge. Winning classes, so every week your class is going to face off against another class in both math and reading. And the winning classes get an entry in a drawing for their class to attend the March Minute Madness Recess Party.
Yay!
Okay, so what's the March Minute Madness Recess Party? Okay, it's an extra recess. Oh, yawn, Mr. Hine. We've done extra recess before. Oh, really? You don't want to get out of class for something fun? Okay, well, if you don't want to, you don't want to. But let me tell you this. My March Minute Madness Recess Party is not only going to be extra recess time out of class, it is going to be snacks provided, and we are going to roll out on the blacktop the day of the March Minute Madness Recess Party for the kids that are out there, a snow cone truck. I'm bringing a snow cone truck to Lakeview out on the blacktop, and we are serving snow cones at the March Minute Madness Recess Party. So not only are you going to get out of class, you're going to have snacks and you're going to have snow cones for free.
I want to go to this party. Me too.
Well, then you got to get your minutes in. So your class wins. So that's how it works. It's not who wins the most overall. It's that when your class wins. So if my class, Mr. Hines' class, faces off against Mrs. Belanger's class, and Mrs. Belanger's class wins in reading, then that's one entry in the drawing to go to that party. And so if Mrs. Belanger's class gets drawn, then they go to the party. So the more you win, it's kind of like a raffle. The more you win, the more tickets you have to get drawn to be at the party. So if a class won math and reading for all 4 weeks, how many tickets would I have in the bin? Any students out there? I hope you can get this one. 8, right? Should be 8, because if we won every week in both math and reading, 4 weeks, 2 classes, 4 times 2, 8 entries in, and you would have a much better chance than a class that only has 1 entry in. So you want to win the face-off as many times as you can. All right. Not only that, let's just say I work really hard in my class and I'm getting a lot of minutes and I really want to do this, but my class isn't doing very well. Maybe some of my classmates don't have the opportunity or don't try very hard on it. You are still going to be eligible. We're going to have individual student prizes that teachers are going to nominate you for, and individual entries for the March Minute Madness Recess Party. So even if you're working hard and your class loses every face-off, you still will have a chance to get into the party. Awesome. Okay.
That's really exciting, Mr. Hine.
And that's even if you're not the top student in the class. We're going to have opportunities. Even let's say you're the student who's just shown the best effort or attitude, whatever. So if you have an enthusiastic attitude, your teacher might nominate you for an award. So lots of opportunities and individual prizes week by week. So awesome. So let's talk about it. We said it had to be active minutes. I want you to make sure everybody understands what that means for active minutes. Can you share that with us, please?
Sure. So what does it mean? It means for your minutes to count, the program cannot consider you idle. And idle means that nothing within the program is happening on your computer screen for more than 2 minutes.
And in both of the programs, you must have the program open and be working to receive active minutes. You got to be active.
And the minutes will be collected from Imagine Math and iStation both.
Hey, Mrs. Belanger, if I'm working in Imagine Math, but I get distracted by the TV show that's on, as long as I keep my mouse moving on the screen, will I get minutes?
No, it doesn't log your minutes. I'm sorry. You have to be actively clicking on answers and the next button. You can't just be moving your mouse or hitting keys on your keyboard for it to count. The program will consider that as inactive and it won't count.
So I have to be focused and working then for it to count.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Can I do this at home, or do I have to be at school?
No, you absolutely can do both programs at home.
Ooh, yes. Awesome. And so, when does it start?
It starts this Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. Imagine Math and iStation, they do their minute tracking from like Sunday morning to the next Saturday night. So when your class face-off actually starts this weekend, and if you were to work on one of those two programs on Sunday, it would actually count. You don't have to, but it would count if you have some extra time and you want to get some extra practice in. And remember, the end goal is that we're all more ready for the big game, state testing in a month. All right, so just extra practice so we can have fun with it and help our class win the challenge at the same time, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome. Anything else?
I don't think so. Just have fun.
Yep.
Well, I think we need to know who's going to be facing off against who.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Are we ready? Okay, so let's find out. Let's start with the 4th grade. Here we go. It's time for the March Minute Madness Week 1 matchups. We'll be sharing this every Friday, so here we go. And I want to hear down the hall your class cheer when your class name is called, okay? Here we go. So Week 1 matchups. Here we go. Shout out for yourselves. Mrs. Bonnie's class facing off against Mrs. Klingerman. Mrs. Gregory facing off against Miss Dixon. Mrs. Latham's class facing off against Miss Metcalf. And Mrs. Brown's class facing off against Mrs. Kofed's class. So we will find out at the end of next Saturday which of those classes wins and gets one entry in the drawing. But that'd be one for reading and possibly one for math. So each class can get up to 2 for this first week. All right, 5th grade. Miss Cannon's class facing off against Miss Godwin's class. Miss Bustos' class facing off against Miss McCormick's class. Mrs. Ellis going off. Oh, I hear them. Yeah, I love it. Mrs. Ellis' class facing off Miss Dobrinsky. And Mrs. York's class facing off against Miss Starkey.
Yay.
Yay.
Go 5th grade.
6th grade. 6th grade, you have class by the hour. So we will have math classes, hourly math classes facing off against each other. And here they are. Miss Patrick's first hour against Miss Lee's first hour. Miss Patrick's second hour against Miss Lee's second hour. Miss Patrick's third hour against Miss Lee's third hour. And I wonder if anybody knows what the last one is. Miss Patrick's 5th hour against Miss Lee's 5th hour. And 6th grade, since you don't have reading in the same groups, you're not in homerooms like we are in 4th and 5th. We're doing it much like math. Miss Stewart's first hour against Miss Rather's first hour. Miss Stewart's second against Miss Rather's second hour. Miss Stewart's third hour against Miss Rather's third hour. And finally, Miss Stewart's 5th hour against Miss Rather's 5th hour. So there you have it, Lakeview, the Week 1 matchups for March Minute Madness. All right. Ladies, thank you for joining. We need to bring in, I want to bring in Mrs. We got to get the rest of the crew. We might break StreamYard in YouTube here. We're going to try because I'm going to bring in more people than we ever have. Here's Miss Conklin, Mrs. Mann, Mrs. Frame. Oh my gosh, look at this. Everybody's teeny tiny, but we got everybody in the broadcast. So are you all excited about March Minute Madness?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Who do you think is going to win? Oh, you don't answer that. You do that.
I want to go to the party.
I want to go too.
You got to get your reading and math practice in, ladies. No free passes.
I can do it.
All right. Fantastic. Well, I like your glasses. We are all looking particularly spring festive today. All right. Well, I hope everybody's excited. Again, that starts on Saturday night. And you don't have to log, not Saturday night, Sunday morning, basically at midnight, but don't be up. You need to get your sleep. Don't be up at 12:05 a.m. logging in your Chromebook trying to do this. But definitely on Sunday, if you have some time for such a practice, that will count. Or wait till Monday. It's totally fine. You're doing it during centers in class, whatever. Any opportunity. If we have inside recess, you can do it during that time. But let's work hard, get our extra practice, have some fun, and we'll see what happens. All right. Anybody ready for, oh, wait, Mrs. Mann, do you have a holiday? I know we're about out of time, but could you have a holiday to share with us real quick?
Every day is a holiday. Today's
So
holiday, friends, it's a little interesting. Today's holiday is National Skip the Straw Day. So don't drink out of a straw, drink out of your cup, I guess.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know. Not me. But looking ahead to tomorrow, Saturday is National Strawberry Day. So we got straws today and straws tomorrow. And then on Sunday, just for giggles, the last day of the month, National Tooth Fairy Day.
Very good.
So I guess pull out your teeth and give the tooth fairy a tooth or something.
Don't pull your teeth out. That's a bad idea.
I'm joking.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It was a joke.
There's a joke there somewhere, like with but I don't know what it is. All right. Speaking of jokes, let's get to the corny joke of the day. Y'all ready? Let's do it all together. All 6 of us, maybe more people, more laughs. Here we go. Do you know what you call, some people like spring breaks coming up, and some people like to go on a normal year, go on a cruise if they could on spring break. Do you ladies know what do you call a sad cruise ship? I know it makes me sad that a cruise ship could be sad, but
No.
you call it a woe boat.
Oh my goodness.
I think they're all woe boats right now. Nobody's going anywhere.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They're all canceled.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to have Mrs. Frame launch our day, and you all have a fantastic Friday. And thank you for helping us launch our March Minute Madness. Have a great day.
Bye. Bye.
All right, Mrs. Frame, let's go ahead and get started with our pledges.
Go ahead and quietly stand up for our flag salutes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the Oklahoma flag salute. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. You may be seated for your moment of silence. During this time, you may reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in other silent activity.
All right. Well, we've taken up too much time. Sorry, teachers, went a few minutes over, but we're excited about our March Minute Madness Challenge. And so thank you, everybody, for your extra time. And we hope you have a fantastic Friday. Go ahead, Mrs. Frame.
We are.
Lakeview.
We are not.
Average.
We will strive.
For the Miller 5.
And whatever it takes, we will.
Grow.
3, 2, 1.
Liftoff. All right. Have a fantastic Friday, everybody. Have a great weekend, and let's make it a great day. Make good choices and go learn something new. See you later.